Hi, it's Martin Rodriguez with Pacific Funding, and I'm here with my friend Tracy Tofte.
Hello.
And Tracy is from?
Patrick Lopez and Associates at Keller Williams.
Great. Tracy is one of my preferred real estate agents, and it helps me with all of our clients. And we wanted to talk about one of the questions I'm getting with some of our buyers, and maybe you can also address this from a seller's perspective, Tracy, is the seasonality component to buying real estate. Back on the East Coast, you'll see a lot more of a pronounced seasonality as they get into the harsh winters. People don't want to move when there's 3 feet of snow out in Chicago.
Right.
But here in California, does seasonality exist? In other words, is there a time where the market is hotter than others, and how do buyers take advantage of that and get ahead of that curve?
Typically, what we see is it start to get really busy around the springtime because people either want to get their house on the market, sell, and have it closed by the end of summer, especially if they have kids. Because they want to know what school district their kids are going to be going to. They want their kids to be settled in and ready to start the school year. From a seller perspective, if you're doing a standard sale, typically we find that they want to list their house around the springtime, again, to make sure that they're closed by the end of summer. But if it's a short sale, that's something to definitely take into consideration, because short sales can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months. And there's so many different variables with a short sale. If you lose the buyer and you need to get another buyer, it could take even longer. So if you are a seller looking to sell your home and it is a short sale, you want to definitely give it enough time and plan ahead if you're trying to move and get settled into your rental property or what have you if you have children. From a buyer's perspective, I think now is the time. We're in February right now. Before it starts getting crazy and there's multiple offers, now is the time to start looking.
And that's exactly what I was getting at. How do we get that edge? How does a buyer then, if this seasonality still plays into effect here in Southern California, how does a buyer then get a better deal? I mean, I guess the issue is just get to the market before everybody else does. Is that what I hear you saying?
Yeah, it definitely picks up around the spring and the summertime. I mean, it also depends on the inventory out there. If there's something that you see that you like right now, now's a great time to buy. I mean, there's great interest rates right now, and there's plenty of inventory out there that's priced well. And we do have a smaller inventory than we have had in years past, but there's still plenty of houses out there that are on the market.
Yeah. You know, I want to add one thing for my buyers. As we come up on the April 15th tax deadline, a lot of people have a lot of questions about how their taxes from last year will play into qualifying for this year. And the best advice I can always give somebody, if you're thinking about doing a real estate transaction, particularly here in the first half of the year, get your tax returns prepared, but don't actually file it with the IRS. Let me see it. If you give me an opportunity to review your tax filings, I can tell you whether that's going to help you, or maybe in some cases might even hurt you in qualifying. But if we can look at that before it's officially filed at the IRS level, then we have a little bit of flexibility on trying to maximize that opportunity for you. So that also plays into seasonality, because some people are waiting for that, you know, the big rebate to help them with the down payment, if they've got a tax refund coming or something.
Absolutely.
But on the other hand, just depending on each individual's tax returns, that always doesn't
that's great advice.
So,
that's really great advice.
So feel free to give us a call if you have any questions about this or any of the real estate matters. Again, my name is Martin Rodriguez. I'm with Pacific Funding. You can find me on the web at loansbymartin.com, or you can call me at 661-244-5896. And Tracy, what's your contact info?
At Patrick Lopez and Associates at 661-290-3765, and our website is patlopez.com. Thank you.
Thank you.